Hi, this is KV, and this is the moon phase report for Aries. So, you guys, okay, so there's, this one is really going to be kind of the reverse but the same of what everyone's going through right now. But yours is something that's needing to be seen in the career arena, that is needing to be transformed. This can even be like, you know, you've been doing this job, it fell into your lap and blah blah blah, and you've been wanting to do these other things, and right now like you're going to be thinking along the lines of, I need to upgrade this, I need to let go of this thing I've been doing because it was easy and it was natural, but there's these other things I want to do, and there will be kind of a faith that's filled in you to go off and do these other things. There can also too be something that's needing to be transformed with how people do see you. So anything that in your career arena, like as when they say, what does she do for her career? Public image. So there can also be the need for some kind of upgrading to be happening with this. Maybe like, you know, something needs to be tweaked with your clothes, with how you look, something that just needs to more represent this more powerful being that you are. And the things will just start showing up now for you to really see what needs to be falling away. You could even maybe have something with your job that you thought was stable is falling away. And there's the element of not really feeling safe right now, but wanting more than anything else to feel safe. So look for something like that to be happening. And then, you know, Jupiter's moving into Cancer for a year, and that's going to be happening in on the 26th. And basically there's already been so much anyway that's been like family oriented, nurturing oriented, coming kind of closer with your peoples, really kind of like waking up to how much you need them, love them, feeling how precious moments are with our loved ones, because you never know what can happen when. So there can be something with you that's kind of like opening more to that, and really like wanting to care more and share more and say how much you love and your peoples, and even like that they make you feel safe. You know, they make life feel safe. They bring like that much value into your life. And what's going to happen is that there's going to be a lot of attention on the home front, kind of even coming more closer together. Definitely in a couple weeks when we go with the new moon. But for right now, there's things that relate to the home life. It can even be like there's been too much work and not enough of a balance between home and home and work. So you can be waking up to maybe even like needing to let go of a job, maybe letting go of aspects of the job that are kind of like not filling you up with not filling you up with passion and purpose at this time. There's something too that can be related to a relative, like a father or a mother, or at least the one that was the most powerful in your upbringing, that you're awakening to needing to let go of some kind of cord with someone. I would definitely expect from here and for a little while further into weeks, even in this new moon, of really wanting to clear out some dense connections with people who have had like a powerful hold over you, but not a good one. So there can be some kind of friction or disconnect, or something that's just not honoring, and there's guilt around it, there's anger around it. It's something that just like needs to leave your system though. It's something that just needs to be healed with love and let go. If it is, I've said this to a couple people on their readings, but if there's any kind of relationship with someone who had a powerful kind of hold on you, even if you respected them more than anything, most likely it feels like there was discord there, but you still do hold this person's importance in your life, in your mind at least. Maybe you don't share it with everybody. And if there is something like this that's never been solved, never been had peace brought to it, never been brought to a balanced state, you might want to do something with writing right now, where you are having a dialogue with this other person or other people, and you're going to bring the peace in the dialogue, and it's where you're going to come forward and be like, I just feel da-da-da because you da-da-da and da-da-da, and whatever it is for you, write your side of it, and then have them come in. It's going to be through you, but we're going to pretend that it's them, and you are to just like have them come at you fully realizing what they've done and that they are in complete regret and wanting to express how they want you to forgive them, and they want you to forget about it because they realized the error of their ways and whatever. And just kind of in this imaginative dialogue, kind of bring the peace to it, where you can just kind of let it go, you know. And as I've said, you know, like when you have a fight with someone or there's a disagreement and you're in your separate spaces, and you can build it up out of control and like be so mad, and like no matter what you're doing, you're constantly saying what you wish you would say to them. But then, like, because they are your friend or whatever, when you do come together, you tend to say your pieces, and you love each other and respect each other ultimately, so you bring the peace, and then it's over and you're not even thinking about it. The charge is gone, and you can have the same kind of thing with this kind of dialogue. And really just, especially if they've crossed over, that's like the best one though, because you know, they do realize the error of their ways anyway when that happens. So if you can just kind of like channel their energy and like hear what they would want to say, so that this hold can be taken away from you and off of you, so that you can be more free. And yours will actually, this will actually bring more benefits, or more nurturing and care within your family, and in kind of your roots arena, so that you will really feel like you have this solid foundation to either, you know, go into a different kind of thing with your career, something that just is more, has more of an impact to it for the peoples, so that it grounds something like that, or just, you know, more commitment in the career you have, more love in the career you have. Like there's just something on the home front that will benefit from you dealing with this tie that is somehow related and intertwined with your career or your work environment, or not, yeah, something like that. So yeah, so that's going on. Mercury is also going retrograde on the 26th, the same day that Jupiter goes into Cancer, which is pretty cool. So this is going to really have you going back and seeing. This will help you with the purging process. It's so perfect how the planets have come together for this one. Because first it's going to kind of show you, you're going to start having inner feelings, inner rumblings, inner like, kind of discord of what's going on with your career, with your work, that needs to just change. And then what's going to happen is Mercury is going to go retrograde, and Mercury is going to pull you back down to your core, to your childhood, to your home life, to that kind of foundational stuff in your life, to the roots. And you're going to be thinking about what down there too may have manifested these other things in your career arena. Kind of like something that you already have going on in your roots that can be faulty is now manifesting power struggles with, you know, authority figures or something. So you'll be able to find that, and by, you know, through, especially for over the next 3.5 weeks, things will come up in relation to that. Things will just come to you, and especially anytime you're pulled back, it can also be through other people. So it kind of happens in a different way like that. But like somebody else is dealing with something else, and you're like, even though maybe you'd never admitted it or talked about it, it will be like, oh my gosh, that's my story too, you know. And so something down there is almost creating the power struggle that's in the outer world for you now. And just kind of, you're going to want to be bringing some healing and love and nurturing and softness and support to that kind of roots, to your family members, to your peoples, so that you can have this, there's a weird smell, so that you can have this more solid foundation that can then, there's so many ripple effects with the energies right now, so this thing can then ripple out and affect things like your career, like your, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, see, you're doing so much inner contemplative work anyway. This is right at home with you. You're already getting very serious about clearing out wounds and being as pure and vibrant and alive as you can. So this does all just kind of play together. But definitely this thing on the work front, they're kind of transforming this thing, even like possibly letting go of something and opening this way for you to take on more responsibility is certainly, maybe you haven't wanted to step up as an authority figure. That's certainly possible. You haven't wanted to and resented authority figures, but now it's like, I can do this, you know, so there can be something like that too, stepping into bigger shoes within your career. But you're just going to be having more of a connected, all these things are going to trickle down to like feeling more reborn, feeling more powerful, feeling more empowered, feeling more connected to all is one, and we're all the same, and we're all in this together. There can even be something like a blending where you're not so independent and separate, but really feeling like connected, really feeling connected to the sky, to the nature, to meditation, to being still, you know, like gaining insights from looking at like a blade of grass, you know, so you're going to be like that connected to things. And these are over time that these are going to be happening, but it all is kind of with this power, recognizing this thing right now that needs to fall away. And that will come to you in its own natural way, so you don't have to work too hard for it. But this is where your mind is right now. And I think we'll leave it at that, and I will see you in 2 weeks with the new moon. You have a beautiful full moon. Okay, bye. Done.